it's Michelle, my everyday wife life. Finally, welcome to my fall decor home tour. I thought I was never going to post this. I have been having a hard time finding time to video this, but finally it's here. So I'm outside, and this is my front porch area. And if you've been following me, you see that I am in the midst of phase 2 of redoing this front landscaping area, and we still need to pull all that stuff out, so I'll put the link to that video below if you want to follow me on that. Currently, again, I'm on phase 2, and we're deciding whether to put mulch again or stone. So let me move on. So this is my front door. I just have a little scarecrow here. He actually goes out in the front yard, but by the swing, but we're just going to leave him here for now. So I have two little, I don't know what you call them, bouquets of little baskets with flowers in it on both posts here. And I have a little arrangement of a little scarecrow and two little pumpkins. And if you walk over here, this is my little patio set, and I found this little owl. I think it was only like $6.99. It's so cute at Home Depot. It's, you know, an outdoor pillow. So it's made to be outdoors. And then I just have a few little decorations here. And that sign used to be on my front door. I just thought I'd put it there because I have a wreath on there now. And I made this little sign. It said, "Happy Fall, you all." I bought some black chalk spray paint, and I bought some foam board and cut it to the size of that frame, and just used a chalk pen and wrote "Happy Fall, y'all." And then over here I did the same thing with this frame that I had. I like the rustic look of it. That's kind of my decor, rustic. So, and I have a little pumpkin fence here. I've had this for years. I couldn't tell you where I got it from. I've had these little, a lot of the decorations I've had for years. And so I couldn't tell you where I got them from. But yeah, just a little bunch of little scarecrows. I did get that little burlap banner from Target, from the dollar spot. I think it was $3 though. And I just went online and looked up fall chalkboard signs, and this was a little sign I seen on Pinterest, so I just copied it and, well, drew it out myself with chalk pen. I think it came out pretty cute. And this is a lantern I got from, that's always on my patio, and I decorate it for different holidays. Like for 4th of July, I had some 4th of July colors in there with some beads, and I forget what else was in there. If you want to see that video, I'll link that down below of my 4th of July patio, or front porch. And I believe I got this lantern from Old Time Pottery, yes. And then I just have a little wreath there that was hanging up on the wall, but up there, but it fell down. So I have to figure out how to affix that better. And this is a wreath I've had for a couple of years. I probably got it from Walmart or something like that. And the same with these little garland that I have on the door. And I have a little welcome sign. And I made that a couple months ago. And I bought the little pieces from Michael's and painted them myself. And I have a little video on that little craft that if you would like to see that, I'll put a link to that below. And it's just a little fence piece that I had laying around, extra piece. And I just have some fake moms here, and this little pumpkin. I want to say I got that at Ross last year, and it plugs in, so it lights up at night, so that's really cute. So yeah, so let me go show you the rest of my house. Welcome to my home. This is my entryway. I Hope the lighting's okay. I waited till this afternoon to video because that's when I get the most light in here. Because my house faces north and south, so I don't get the east and west sun until the afternoon. So it's about to rain. It's kind of dark in here. So I hope y'all can see. I'm doing my best. I turned on every light in the house so that we could see everything. So let me start over here. This is my entryway, and I have a little rug here that I really like. I bought that from Pier 1 a couple of years ago. And I have this little vase here that I usually always have here, but I change it out for each season. I put some sunflowers in there. I think that's about all I put in there. The rest of the things are usually in there. And this is my little entryway table. And down below I have some little gourds and some leaves in a basket. And a little tip is, I don't know if you can see, but underneath there is little plastic bags. So the whole basket is not full of gourds and leaves, just the top layer. So otherwise you would need a ton of gourds and leaves to put in that basket. So that's a little tip you could use for your decorating. And I just have a little plant there that I just have there always, and I just stuck a little fall leaf things in there to make it look fallish. And I'm going to do a little Goodwill haul for you throughout this whole tour that I haven't gotten around to doing. This is a Goodwill basket, and let's see, I think I left the sticker on it, and I got it for $1.99. I thought that was cute. It has little apple cutouts in it, and I just put my glasses in here. It's a little drop zone. And I got this basket from Goodwill too. I really like that. I think that turned out was very nice. And I don't think I probably paid $1.99 for that too. And these little scarecrows I've had for years, and I've had this sign for years. And I just made this little wooden sign. I had a scrap piece of wood, and then I decided to make like a farm looking sign. And it was already aged wood that was out in the garage. So I just took some chalk marker and made a little pumpkin patch apple farm sign, I guess you'd call it. I think that turned out cute, and I actually have another one there in the corner that I haven't decided what to do with that yet. And I printed out some pictures here. This one I just found, it's kind of glaring, yesterday. I saw it on my newsfeed on Facebook. I really liked it. It's really cute. It's like some chickens and an old barn. But that picture up there, my husband took that up north somewhere. And this is when we went to New Hampshire a couple years ago. We went to a pumpkin patch. And yeah, so that looks really cute. I like how that turned out. And here's a little, just a little cloth plaque, I guess. I don't know what you call it. I've had that for years. And coming over here is one of those photograph room divider screens. I don't know what you call it. Anyway, I've had this thing probably for 10 years, and I hardly ever changed out the pictures in here, once in a while. So I finally, since I was wanting to do this home tour video, I said I need to make a point to print out pictures. My husband takes beautiful pictures, and actually I've taken a couple good pictures too myself. And so I printed out all the fall pictures that we've had over the last couple years. Turned out really cute. This is me and my husband in New Hampshire a couple years ago. I think I took that picture, and that's the Grand Tetons. Hope you can see that. It's a little glary. And my grandniece, and so a picture of me and my son at the Gator game. Go Gators! And my niece and my sister. I think that looks really cute. And then let's come on over here into the dining room. Again, really dark. I hope y'all can see this. And I just recently bought these napkins. I had this table runner last year. I bought it from World Market. I really like the colors. If you can see, my most of my house is the main area, living area, is like this burnt orange color. So It looks really nice with the fall decorations. So that up there on top of the hutch is a little fall looking decoration, but it always is up there because it goes with my decor. But I am thinking that I should probably change the candles to white candles because those red candles just like blend right in with the wall there, so I might change those out. So I just recently bought the napkins to match this, the table runner though. I think I bought 6 of them. And these are little pumpkins and salt and pepper shakers that I bought from Pier 1 last year. And this little pumpkin, I think it's supposed to be a soup thing, but I liked the way the little swirls looked on it, so I'm just using it as a decoration. And I believe I bought these, I've had these candlesticks for several years from Pier 1, and this pumpkin I've had forever. And I just place it on top of that instead of a candle. I've seen a lot of people do that. I really like that look. And that little owl there, I kind of got a little owl theme going on. You'll see through the rest of the house, lots of owls. I believe I got that from Ross last year. And I recently, here's part of my Goodwill haul, I recently got this milk glass. It was $1.99. And it's kind of odd. I really liked it. I thought it was cute. But do you see the thing in the middle? It looks like it's supposed to have like a taper candle in it. But I don't know. I think that would be kind of strange. So I just bought the little candle from the Dollar Tree. Perfect color. Matches my wall. And put that in there. And this little tiered dessert stand. I don't know what you call these things. I don't remember where I got that. I got that a couple years ago. Maybe, yeah, it says Marshall's on it. $12.99. Left the sticker on there. And this little box flower arrangement, you might recognize that from Target. And I have the same pumpkins over here from Pier 1. And that little lantern is from Pier 1. I've had that for many years. And let's go over here. This is kind of my wine bar, although I don't drink wine anymore. But I just have that for company. This little potpourri I just picked up from Target for like, I think $7.99. It smells so good. This little red pumpkins and little red orange pumpkins. And I have this, whoops, you just saw me. I have this little mirror here that I bought from Pier 1. I love it. I've had that for like 5 or 6 years. It's got little leaves on it. I had like a little kind of same design at my other house. We just moved in this house 3 years ago. So I had a little leaf design going on in my other house. So it works well in here, and I love the colors. And let me just pan up there, and there is a little, but that one's always up there, but it's a little metal leaf wall art thing. It's not focusing. I hope you can see that. And then I just have this little bookshelf here. It has a few books on it, and I put a little pumpkin there, and that's my little grandniece. And I have a little dish here with some potpourri in it. And put a little pumpkin there. And this is a plant I usually always have here, but I went ahead and just stuck a few flowers in it and some leaves to make it look fallish. And a little pumpkin over here. And then this is my sitting room. This is actually supposed to be the dining room. You can see that chandelier there. This is really supposed to be the dining room, but as you can see, our dining room table and hutch is really big. It would never have fitted in here. And so this was intended to be a second living room, and we do not really need a second living room. We had 2 living rooms in our old house, and it just didn't work. This was an existing house, so we made this work for us by putting this like a little library, so I could sit over here and read a book. And I have a little fall blanket on this chaise lounge that I've had for several years. And this pillow is like the same color as this pillow, but I took a blanket and I wanted some contrast, so I just took a blanket. You can see it's all bunched up behind here. And I took some owl ribbon that I got from Michael's and wrapped it around there. And over here, you might see this be familiar. This is a Goodwill haul that I, collab video I did. I believe the one with Hillary. I'm not really sure. I did a couple of them. So I have a little picture of the kids from last Thanksgiving. And this is my cute little orange lamp for $5 I got at the Goodwill. And that owl I got at, it lights up, but I think the batteries have run out. It's like a little light up candle, flickers, battery operated from Pier 1. And these are from the Dollar Tree, and the candlesticks are from Goodwill. And I already had that little vase. And I decided to go ahead and put one of the napkins from my table setting so that it wouldn't match, because I don't know, it's just really pretty. I really like that color. It really looks nice. It looks kind of fall, so I put that in there. And up here I just put a little bouquet. I had again, inside the middle of this vase there is some bubble wrap, so to fill up the middle of it, so you're not filling it all up with potpourri. I forgot to show you that over there. I'll go back over there. And I just put some flowers in here. So that little potpourri thing was good for 2 spaces. I made it stretch for 2 different areas. And in every room of the house I have some blankets, even though it's not. This is Florida. If you haven't heard me mention that, I'm a Florida girl. And so it's not cool enough yet, but sometimes we keep the air cool, so I always keep a basket of blankets in each room. Just blanket people. And I do have my little curtains tied back with some leaf ribbon that I probably got from Michael's. And over here, that's not really fall, but I thought I'd show you. This is my husband. He collects pirate stuff. And that's just a little Johnny Depp, whatever, Pirates of the Caribbean figurine. And I don't know, I think I might put a couple of jack-o'-lanterns there for Halloween and make it look like Halloween. I don't know, pirates, Halloween kind of go together, sort of, kind of. Anyway, and this is my little kids area. I'm not going to do a big detailed, tell you any details of this, because I plan on doing a separate video. But basically, I just have a little area with a bunch of fall stuff, some fall books, and some games and things that I set up so when my grandnieces and grandnephews come over, that they like to touch all of my fall stuff, and it's no touch. So this is a yes you can touch area for them. And let me go into the okay, this is my kitchen and family room area and breakfast nook. It's all one open area, and I just have a few things in the kitchen, not a whole lot. I switched out my usual little basket I have in my breakfast station and put my fruit in. Just a cute little basket. And I already had this, but it's got like an apple on it. Kind of looks fallish. That has my little sugar in it for my oatmeal. And over here I have a little pumpkin that I've had for a really long time. I was thinking about painting it because I've seen several people painting these, like with the mirror spray paint, look like mercury glass. I haven't decided, and I thought maybe I might put oatmeal in there. I'm not sure. So that just sits there as a decoration, and I have a little pumpkin hand towel there as a decoration, and I have this really cute little pumpkin that my sister gave me. Let's put a little candle in there. That just sits on the counter. And over here is a little trunk that is an old steamer trunk, and I just had this little, I don't know what you call that, like, I think it's supposed to be centerpiece for a table, and I just laid that on top. I thought that looked nice there. And here's another thing I got from the Goodwill, and that was $1.99. I thought that would be cute with the fall theme. And I have this little pumpkin that I've had for many years, and I put that here. And these little placemats I have throughout the house, I got those from Walmart. Those are Better Homes and Garden, Better Homes and Better Homes. Yeah, Homes and Garden brand, and I got them from Walmart several years ago. I just have this little vase with these twigs in it that used to be up on my wall unit. And I have this little tray here, and I have some flowers that are about to go. Those are my flowers my husband gave me for my birthday, and they're about done. But this is a little tray and a little vase that I got from the Goodwill for 69 cents. And I've had this candle holder thing. You put a candle in there. I've had this little lantern for several years, and I've had this owl plate for a year or two. I don't remember I got it. Probably Target. I don't know. No, probably Walmart. It says Better Homes and Garden. I just really put my watch there. And here's another placemat. Another placement. Better Homes and Gardens. Yep. Better Homes and Gardens, that says. And as always, I'm not done decorating. There's like this little decoration here. I don't know where to put that. Oh, I forgot to show you. I'll just zoom in. And above my refrigerator, I just have this plant that I always have there. So I just stuck a couple little leaves in there and flowers in there to make it look fallish. And this is frustrating me up above the kitchen. I don't know. I'm not really liking how that's decorated. I'm not sure I would change it. That's a lot of work to change all that in and out, but I'm not really happy. That's one thing I really want to work on, is make that more appealing. I don't know. I'm going to have to maybe watch some other people's videos of how they decorate above their cabinets. So over here is my kitchen desk, but I no longer use it for my kitchen desk. It wasn't working out. I have an office. I don't really like to sit here, so I turned it into my baking station, but it's really multi-purpose. I had a basket here. I took that off and I had my tea up in this cabinet, and I took all the tea down and put it here so I could start having some tea in the morning maybe. And it also serves as I have a little charging station for my iPad and my phone and my camera, and of course the phone's over there. But I'll hopefully in the future, do a video on my baking station. And over here is my breakfast nook. And I did a little video on, I repainted this owl. A lot of my decor when I was doing, taking out all of my fall stuff, were dark items. And I have, if you see, I have a lot of dark wood. So dark candlesticks and dark decorations on top of dark wood. Yeah, that wasn't going. And I'm like, I gotta change something. So this owl was dark colored. And so I painted it white and then sandpapered it off on the spots to make it a little rustic looking, and it turned out really cute. And this is my favoriteest Goodwill find. I got these for probably like $5. They are really heavy duty candlesticks. I love them, and they go really cute with this owl. And again, I paired it with one of the placemats from the dining room, so it pulls all that in. So all the colors are matched together. I even bought one of those little aprons that match. I thought that was cute. So now I have a matching apron. And oh, I forgot to show you a couple of things in here. One, I wanted to show you that in here there's potpourri, but probably can't see, but underneath there is plastic grocery bags. So there's really just some potpourri on the top layer, so you're not wasting all the potpourri to fill up a whole bowl, and you could use it for different items. As you saw, I used it for a vase in the other room in the library. And I have some garland hanging up on both sides of the curtain here. I've had that garland. They're like little apples on there. and leaves. I've had that for several years. And yeah, real life alert. Yeah, don't look at that mess. Real life. There's some papers in that chair too. Anyway, and I have 2 candlesticks. I believe I bought those from Walgreens a long time ago. I usually use those for table decorations for Thanksgiving, but I thought I'd just put that out. And I have a little wire pumpkin with some potpourri in it. I've had that for a really long time. Let me move into the family room. And over here is another one of those steamer trunks that we have bought and collected. We really like them. And usually it's closed and kind of use it as a end table to put our drinks on and stuff. Put like a tray on it. But I open it up on the holidays and decorate it. So I just have a little bouquet, whatever, a bouquet of leaves and flowers and stuff. I don't remember where I got that, probably Walmart. And I drug out some of my photo albums and put them in here. They're not done, but I thought they were pretty fall colors, so I thought I'd put them in here in a scrapbook that I never finished. And so maybe mine's out of sight, out of mind kind of thing. So maybe if they're out there that I will work on them. And I just have a few magazines in there. And again, another basket with some blankets in it. And over here I have a owl pillow that I recently got from Walmart. I believe that was $10. And these cute little owl and pumpkin, I got those recently from Target. I've had that pumpkin basket for years and years, and that was a Goodwill haul. You seen that? That was for 69 cents. And I recently got that owl from Target. And I halfway painted that lantern up there. It was that dark color. I didn't finish painting it. I haven't decided if I want to paint the lanterns white or not. I'm not really sure. So we'll see. I don't know. You tell me if you like the white or the dark, or leave it half and half. Let me know. And I have this leaf garland. And moving over here, I got this little burlap pumpkin from Target the other day. And I just have a picture up there from Yellowstone, when we went to Yellowstone. And I've got some horse pictures over there. Not really fallish, but it goes with my decor. Then moving down here, I got this little basket from Goodwill. And I have some gourds in it, and I recently got these 2 little candles. I really liked the color on it, like a coppery orange color with some leaves on it. And down here I had all this on my ottoman tray. You might have seen that video. And I just placed it over here, and I have my little nail polish in here and my nail clippers in here, and I usually sit in the living room and do my nails. And I have my little owl. You can see that one's lit up. The other one, the batteries must have ran out. So I have that there. And I have this little fallish throw that I usually have in here all the time anyway, because again it goes with my decor. I have two little pumpkins here, and I did recently buy this little acorn garland, but to me it's looking kind of Christmassy-ish. So if I take it down, I am going to save it for Christmas, because like that and that little owl over there, I will make do purpose, because for Christmas I have a kind of a woodsy theme going on for Christmas, for all my Christmas decorations in the family room here anyway. And then there's 2 little pumpkins in there, and a nice bright orange color vase. Those are always there because they go with my decor. And another owl pillow here. And on my ottoman, this is where we put our little cups when we're watching TV for our drinks. And this is a little wooden plaque tic-tac-toe I got from Bear Creek. I think it's bearcreek.com. I'm not really sure. And that little pumpkin that the gourds are in, I've had that for many years. And these leaves I've had those too, and I just placed them on here. And those candlesticks, I have a video that I showed you what I did with those. I painted those a cream color, and again, they were the dark wood, and they were not going too much dark things. I like how all the little decorations that are popping out with the brighter colors on there instead of the dark wood. So I painted those and then sandpapered them off to make them look rustic, because I have a little rustic decor going on there. And I have them with these little candles on top. And then I have a little doormat here. Probably got that one for Walmart, and I've had that for several years. I forgot to also have these little cushions that I got for World Market too, so that they match, and it kind of pulls the 3 rooms in together. And let me show you. I don't typically decorate the bathroom for fall, but I recently did the Goodwill haul video. I believe that one was with Hillary too, for my so-called home, and I painted these little owls. I mean pumpkins. I got them from the Dollar Tree, and I painted them, and I think they turned out cute. And I paired it with this little owl candle. And then over here I have some toilet paper pumpkins that I seen from Mimi's mixed bag. She said kindergartners and preschoolers make this, and I was a preschool teacher for 20 years, and I never made these. I can't believe I've never seen them. So hers, of course, were orange in her bathroom, but my bathroom is beach and turquoise, beachy decor. So I made them to match my decor, and I brought these ones with burlap that I already had from a previous project, and I have put some turquoise tissue paper, and I had this wrapping paper, so I used those for the leaves, and I think those turned out really cute. I do have a few decorations, just a few, in my master bedroom. So this is my master bedroom, and I guess I really don't have any decorations in here other than the pillows. I really like the pillows, and my bedroom is plum color, so the little plum on the pillows match real good. I'm not sure if I might just keep these in here all the time. I really like them. And I have another one over here. And while I'm in here, I thought I would just give you a little sneak peek of what I've been up to in my bedroom, even though it's not fall. Let me turn. I have been trying to do a gallery wall up here above my bed. It needs rearranged, like that bird picture up there needs to move down and over to the right a little bit, and the little and sign needs to be painted. I just have a lot of these things up there temporarily, placed them so they can resonate for a little while and see whether I like them or not. But I'm liking how that's turned out. And my husband thought it was too busy looking, but I'm like, that's the way it's supposed to look, honey. But actually, after it's been there it was there all day yesterday, and today he's starting to really like it, and I'm liking how it turned out. Let me know what you think. Alright guys, so that's it for my fall home tour. I hope you enjoyed this video, and give me a thumbs up if you like, and if you haven't subscribed to my channel, do so, and I hope you all enjoy your day.